Hey everyone, welcome back to Unveiling Stories. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. Now, without further ado, let's jump into today's story. This one's a bit different from the usual tales you hear about Thailand. It's a story about love, freedom, and the unexpected twists life throws at us. Buckle up because this one's a roller coaster. My name is Daniel, and I've been with a Thai woman named Nok for 20 years. We've been married for 15 of those years. How we got together is a story for another day. It's filled with humour, cultural clashes, and a lot of serendipity. But today I want to share something else, something that unfolded during one of our trips to Thailand. To understand this story, though, you need a bit of background about our relationship. Nok and I live in Germany. She's fiercely independent, works a full-time job, and sends money back to her family in Thailand whenever she wants. She doesn't rely on me financially, and I admire her for that. Over the years, our marriage has evolved into something unconventional. We've given each other a lot of freedom. At 42, Nok loves going out with her friends, dancing at clubs, and enjoying life. I, on the other hand, prefer quiet evenings at home. We have an understanding. As long as our actions don't affect our feelings for each other, we're free to explore life as we see fit. It's worked for us, and I believe it's made our bond stronger. In March 2019, we travelled to Thailand for a vacation. The first 2 weeks were spent visiting Nok's family in Chiang Mai, but for the final week we stayed in Bangkok. Nok wanted to catch up with old friends, and I had some free time to myself. Now Bangkok is a city of endless possibilities, and I decided to treat myself to a bit of indulgence. I'd heard about the famous soapy massages and thought, why not? I found a place online that looked promising, a well-reviewed spa with a reputation for excellent service. I showered, dressed nicely, and headed over. When I arrived, I was greeted by a mama-san, the manager, who showed me a lineup of girls. My eyes immediately landed on a young woman named Mai. She was petite, with long black hair and a smile that could light up a room. I booked a 2-hour session with her, and what followed was an experience I'll never forget. The massage itself was incredible, but what happened afterward was unexpected. Mai and I started talking. She was 19, had just started working there a few months ago, and was surprisingly open about her life. We lost track of time, chatting about everything from her dreams of opening a small cafe in her hometown to my life in Germany. When the mama-san knocked on the door to signal the end of our session, I felt a pang of disappointment. I didn't want to leave. The next day, I returned to the spa and booked another session with Mai. This time, things felt different. There was a warmth between us that went beyond the usual client-provider relationship. After the massage, she started crying. I was confused and asked her what was wrong. She told me she had never felt so connected to someone before. I didn't know how to respond. Was this genuine, or was it part of her job to make clients feel special? Either way, I was captivated. We exchanged Line IDs, a popular messaging app in Thailand, and I promised to contact her the next time I was in Bangkok. As a parting gift, I gave her a €100 note. She had no idea how much it was worth and seemed genuinely surprised when I told her to exchange it at the bank. Later that year, I had to attend a conference in Bangkok. Nok was fine with me extending the trip, so I booked an extra week. I reached out to Mai and arranged to meet her. She had moved to a new spa in Sukhumvit, and I booked her for the entire week. The takeout fee was 5,000 baht, about €125, split between her and the spa. I expected her to ask for more, but she didn't. In fact, she seemed more interested in spending time with me than in the money. We had an amazing week together. We went to the movies, explored Bangkok's street food scene, and even took a day trip to Ayutthaya. Mai never pressured me to buy her expensive gifts or take her to high-end restaurants. It felt like I was dating a girlfriend, not paying for companionship. On the last day, something happened that left me speechless. Mai handed me back all the money I had given her throughout the week. She said, "I don't want you as a customer. I want you as a friend." I was stunned. I insisted she keep the money, but she refused. In the end, I managed to sneak an extra 20,000 baht into her bag before dropping her off at the spa. As I drove to the airport, I couldn't shake the feeling that I had developed real feelings for her. Months went by, and Mai and I stayed in touch through Line. Then, out of the blue, she told me she was in Germany, working in a brothel in Frankfurt. I was worried she had been trafficked, but she assured me she was there voluntarily. She even invited me to visit her. I was hesitant at first, but curiosity got the better of me. I booked a train ticket to Frankfurt and spent a week with her. It was during this time that I learned about the challenges Thai women face in Germany. They often come on tourist visas, work illegally, and struggle to send money back home. Mai had paid off her debts quickly. She was one of the most popular girls at the brothel, but sending money to Thailand was a hassle. I offered to help her, and over time, I became her go-to person for transferring funds. Our relationship continued to evolve. I visited Mai every few months, and we even took a vacation together in Switzerland. But things took a turn when she told me she had fallen in love with someone else, a German man named Stefan. It hit me harder than I expected. I realised I had developed deep feelings for her, even though I knew there was no future for us. Despite this, Mai and I remained close. She considered me her best friend, and I continued to help her with money transfers and advice. When the pandemic hit, Mai decided to return to Thailand. She and Stefan planned to get married, but visa issues complicated things. I helped her navigate the bureaucracy, and eventually she was able to return to Germany on a tourist visa. Today, Mai and Stefan are happily married, and I'm still in touch with both of them. Nock knows about my friendship with Mai and is surprisingly supportive. She even encourages me to visit Thailand on my own, knowing I'll likely meet up with Mai. It's an unconventional dynamic, but it works for us. Looking back, I realise how much Mai has taught me about love, trust, and the complexities of human relationships. She's more than just a friend. She's a reminder that life is full of surprises, and sometimes the most meaningful connections come from the most unexpected places. And that's the story of the day. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think about unconventional relationships and the blurred lines between love and friendship. Until next time.